Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on flooded foothills in the Yukon region. And the first job up under Gold Horse Mining is Destination Sawmill. 4 medium logs and 2 long. So we've been accounting for taking 2 per trip on the mediums. That's still 4 trips back and forth. We can actually get, we'll have to come over here for the long logs, but the mediums can come from here over to here. Maybe we'll be able to go up this frozen river or something. Otherwise, we got to come all the way around here and come out the back and get up here to the same frozen river. So I don't know. We'll just get over here and load first. Come up here, go toward the warehouse, and then come out here and up like this and across. Get over there somehow. We'll take this Kenny with the 2-spot medium. The other Kenny has the log pole for the long logs. You've seen me use both of these before. I was setting up a new truck. Well, I've used it before on Kola Peninsula. The Ankh by Faraday. I was setting them up to pull trailers when I realized it's way too tall a truck for these trailers. These trailers would never sit anywhere near level on them. I think this is the right way. Shit, maybe it's not. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Steering's a little bit quick, but I guess that's just something I gotta get used to. This is how it always used to be when I was running these trucks before. I'm just following the tire tracks here. And here we are. That didn't take long. We got our 2 logs, our 2 medium. It's over here a little further. There we go. Back on the trail. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I slept for about an hour and then couldn't sleep anymore. So here we are. Whoops. I'm not going to try and make that tight turn when there's nothing in the way but one stinking tree. I did reinstall the Trees Done mod again, and again it still doesn't work. Before we get too far along, like maybe having to take a right there or something, let's see here. No, that turn would go up here. I think it's right here, and then follow this. You can see that there is an entrance there. Obviously I was up here in the regular game, and if you come up the hill this way, you have to go around the north side of that island in the middle. Now if you come in this way, well, I'm not sure if you even can. We'll have to figure it out, but if we can get over that without spilling the logs, then we should be able to come right through here. I know this works. I've done it before. But you have to come up this hill and try and get over those logs. Or you have to come around the side of the concrete plant and go up through there. Actually, you're supposed to come over these rocks and come across through here. There's a very tricky point right there that you just don't do with a trailer. You would go off the end of the road and up like this. So at any rate, we'll try this one and see what happens. It's been so long since I've been on here, I don't really remember what's the best way up there. And what I did with the Trees Done mod probably wouldn't work without it. Well, that wasn't any big deal. I need to look. Yeah, keep on straight ahead. And here we are. Yeah, this has always been a sucky spot here. But you have to go through it. When will it get to one that works? There we go. Something higher off the ground with bigger wheels would probably go right through that, but that's not what we're in. Now we gotta go back. I hate it wanting to be dark or really dim all the time. You know, morning is dim, evening is, afternoon is dim. Well, not this part of that. Later in the afternoon is more dim. Um, did I turn the wrong way? I must have. I'm on the other side of the bridge. I like to see the damn road. This thing feels like it should have another gear. Maybe I was using a different transmission before. By before, I mean when I was playing this truck months ago. This time I'll go around and come through the other way. Make that big turn before I'm carrying logs. I'll just straighten it out and hit the brake. And away we go. Suppose I ought to mark that point again where I'm turning, so don't drive right by it. Right here. And after this trip, that'll complete our medium logs. And we can start making 2 trips for long logs. That's going to be a much further run, but I think the normal way to get up there would be to go all the way around to the south, but I think we can get up there from this north end if we just climb a hill. But I'm going to have to kind of search it out a little bit. I don't remember exactly. Whoa! Ah, oh, you fucker. Wasn't set up right to go around the tree, and that fucked up the other corner. Oh, shut the fuck up. Well, shit, if everything went smoothly, it wouldn't be SnowRunner. If I play around with the XML, I can get these trailers to pull without leaning way over like that. But it takes a lot of experimentation, making a minor change and then going back to the game and seeing what it affected, how well it works, or if it don't work. I haven't bothered to even try on these trailers because I wasn't using them until all these log jobs started. But since it looks like I'm going to be using these on every damn job I do, wouldn't hurt to. I can't try to ride that edge with a trailer, with a loaded trailer. Just grab the right winch point right off the bat instead of sticking around with the auto hookup thing. If you come up from the bottom, you can cut across that thin neck there, but, well, not really, because, you know, it's big boulders on that side. And I'll unload this and then get it out of the way for the rest of it. Back it up into the bushes over here. Beautiful. Let's go get our other truck. We'll end up using that truck again because there's 2 more jobs to do. The next one, half of it's on this map, half of it is on the next one. And then the third job, all of it's on the next one. Now at this one, if I get myself over to this end, I can come up right there toward brick framing and then cut over to the ice and come around to the south end. I think you have to come in from the south end. Maybe you can come across here. Eventually we will need this gateway to Big Salmon Peak, and unless I'm mistaken, we'll have to go back and forth. But we don't have to worry about that right now. So We can come up there, or we can come up from this cabin zone, I think. Or there might be a way through here. I'm not sure anymore. You might be able to come up this, but I'm not sure if you can. Or there's one here. I'm not sure. See, the last time I was doing this, I was able to break trees down. So I just, any place that looked likely, I could just bash my way through the trees. I remember this is a very difficult path, but hopefully the truck can do it. Now, getting out here, I think we can cross from that log station we were just at, but we're way over here. So I think I'll run south and cross here, and then figure out where I can cross again, and then run north a little bit. This is a more stable trailer to pull. Once you get it loaded, it becomes pretty much one unit with the truck. This pivot point doesn't matter anymore because the logs take that out of play. We don't have to run all the way down to the other one. Can we use this one? I remember this one being a pain in the ass. You have to try and run along this ledge, and there's nowhere to cross. I don't think there is anyways. I don't remember there being a way to cross on that one. I probably should have changed to a different transmission while I was still at the garage. But why would I do anything like that? Trying to remember where this goes. Yeah, this is the right spot. I remember always turning right and going south from there for whatever job I was doing. Well, let's see. I see a crossing right here, at least it looks like, which means going inland, and I should have went straight across maybe. Once I'm up here to this wood framing, I'm going to see if I can go through the woods here. Because I don't need to keep going north. This really isn't what I wanted either. May end up having to go out of the way. Or swapping to that other island or something. Well, let's go this way and see. Can't see where I'm going. Try and find a better route on the return trip. Or no, I won't have to go back through here anymore. I'm just trying to get across to the other island at this point. Or the other landmass. Alright, let's see if this trail takes me across. Alright, let's see where we are. I know there's a cabin right here. Now, this is where I said that I might be able to get up past the cabin. I know you can run along here, so maybe go up and around or something. Or up and over the top. If I could get through these trees, I would do that. Let's explore getting through these trees and going up that way. It'd be the shortest way if it's possible. Might be able to squeeze through there. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Just because the trailer's all bound up. First I was sitting on the pipe, and then the trailer won't go backwards, you know. It's not allowed to. There we go. We're up on the mountain. That's a start. That looks mighty steep. But you don't have the traction penalty that you do on the road. They didn't model it in on these mountain slopes. So they figure, why would anybody be up here? I'll just pick a likely looking spot through the trees down here, and well, there's a cabin right in front of me there. There's a power pole there. There's containers over here. I think I can find a way through. And all that just to get to where I pick up the logs. And yes, it looks like you can cross that little neck there. Long logs. And see, now it acts like a normal fifth wheel mounted trailer, because this is your pivot point up here. Well, let's see where we're going. If we're going to Salmon Peak, no problem, but we have to go back to the Sawmill. And I know we can cross the river up here by this log station, and then it's just a matter of covering the same ground that we already did. So we need to run along this ledge until we go down the hill here. So let's backtrack from that ledge. We go through here and up here and through here. Okay. So we want to go from here to here to there. And then down through this. If the map stayed in one place, it'd help. Fucking map's gotta flip around all over. Down through here like this. And then this is a really steep hill, but we should be able to get up and down it. And then we have to find the crossing. I think what we do is follow this. And then, well, maybe we want to cross. There's no, maybe I could go through here and cross here. There is this little stub here. So I might be able to go through there, get down to that point and see. Yes, this one's not as easy because of where you have to pick up the logs. But there's our little trail. Is this right, or should I? No, this isn't even where I want to go. So I can back it up like you would a normal semi. instead of having that goofy double pivot in there. Yeah, this looks right. I remember doing this before. I won't lose these logs unless the whole truck tips on its side. And the trailer won't drag it over. Here's our steep hill, or close. No, we got to go along the ledge first. All the rolling rocks under your tires or your wheels are the only thing that makes it hard to do. That goes down right there. It's a tricky one to get onto. I don't remember there being as many rocks rolling around underneath your wheels. I do remember being a real frickin' challenge to get up this thing before, but then I got better mods. Now it does not look like there's any crossing there. Deep water and big rocks. I know you can cross here, but I don't remember exactly how. Maybe it's right there to my right. I see tracks on this side and I see tracks on the other side. It would have to get pretty damn deep to cover up those snorkels. I've had this thing in water clear over the roof of the cab, and it was still running because it wasn't over the snorkels. All right, here we go. Here's our normal path that we were doing with medium logs. And we're coming up to this goofy section. I didn't intend to go that long. I couldn't really make out the corner till I was right there. It just skids along the edge of the rock. Get up there. What kind of a rock crawler are you, truck? See, it's not supposed to be a rock crawler, but SnowRunner seems to think these trucks are rock crawlers, mud trucks, and everything else. Trucks don't work the way SnowRunner seems to think they do. It should be coming up soon. I think it's this one, where you curve around the pole, where you take the pole for a spin. We're almost there now. I think that was the first time it didn't drop into that big crack down the middle. Drop into the crack. No, not kill the engine. Bring up the functions. Oh, fuck off. I can't back this up to get out of here. Unless I back into that section there. Still had the winch line on, so it wouldn't turn. One out of two. Of course, now that I unhooked it, it's going to be more, or now that I got rid of the logs, it isn't going to want to back up worth of shit. Especially when I turn it the wrong way. Yeah, this is probably a lost cause. Yeah, just ram it into the dock and then bring the cab around. Fuck it. Come on, truck, any day now. I've only been pushing the throttle for 45 seconds and it's barely moving. Yeah, let's start having to winch both ways. Yeah, I crawled along the edge before. I didn't think to try that this time. I gotta go blow my nose before it starts dripping onto the floor. That side of my nose was completely plugged up when I was trying to sleep, but now it wants to run. All right, let's try and get back up on top. And you got to remember with the traction, everything after and including Kola Peninsula has reduced traction values. The values in the XML file didn't change, but the traction values in the mud and the other types of terrain are different. When you're creating a map like this, there's different levels of mud or hard terrain or whatever, and that's what changes. I like the Ural for hauling long logs because the log pole trailer will fold up onto the deck of the truck while it's not in use. So you're just driving a normal truck with no trailer, then it's nice. Especially for having to back out of some spot that you were just pulled logs into. But the Ural doesn't always work. A lot of times it's well, it works better after I've touched it a little bit. But then before you get to use it the next time, it's gone through another upgrade. So then anything you might have done to it doesn't matter anymore. Let's see, where did I... Is this where I crossed? Doesn't look like it. No. Wasn't this deep. But... turn already. It was down to the south further, or west, whatever. So while you might get something out of the Ural one time, it's not going to be there the next time. The truck still works, functions the same as it always did, but right out of the box without any additional modifications, it's very slow. I'm fighting the current here. I'm fighting winch points that don't hold and everything else. We only have to come back across one more time, which means we don't need to find our way back. Well, we will for the next job. The next time we need long logs, we'll have to make our way back across. But that'll be a different video. I remember trying to get up here with the Fleet Star and barely making it, or not making it. Then I got the Kraz Chabors. It made it. Let's see, can I go up again? Or is that just not necessary? Not really. This is my turn. And then I think I remember the rest of it from there. Just wasn't sure about this one. And those points I put on the map don't mean shit, because I have to get all the way up here before I find a point. Huh. Did I miss it? I didn't see any place to turn left. But I didn't do all this last time. I don't think. That's a different place to come up from the bottom. Get off that damn big boulder, and I should be able to get around the end. This is where I said I would go up past brick framing. Which is way too far to the south, but it is what it is. We're here. And now we go through this valley. I have a mod, a new mod that gives me some universal add-ons for the trucks. Are supposed to work on any vanilla or modded truck. But I checked before I started the video, and those universal add-ons do not work on the Kraz Chabors. And here's where I cross over to the log station. Yay, made it back for Pete's sake. Cargo management, and deliver one more. Another 15 minutes to get back over there. Stay off the stumps, so I can't just mow them down anymore. It's not really more difficult without the trees down mod. It just don't have the option of simply smashing down anything in your way. It's just more of a pain in the ass. Where it would really suck is trying to clear a map for the first time. You don't know where the trails are. So what I usually do is just run a straight line to where the tower is supposed to be. Whether I'm taking down trees or going up and down mountains, just hop in the Kraz Tabors and go for it. Just make a straight line across the map and follow it. But can't do that without the Trees Dawn mod. I'll have to write the developer about it not working still. I looked at the comments and nobody else has told him that it doesn't work. The new version. The old version, yeah, you know, everybody's complaining about the old version. So he put out a new one, and then it doesn't work. I think there might be another crossing further upriver. I think that's where the other branch of the road goes. Well, not so deep in that crossing. I'm going to get rid of that marker up there, that waypoint. That's garbage. I think I can find the turn by now. The turn around the pole. And I don't typically carry a logging crane on these runs because I've got the Free the Logs mod, which will auto load the logs, and then if you do tip it over and lose them, it's generally faster to just delete the cargo, and go back and get more. That takes less time than trying to put them back on the logging trailer just perfect the way the game likes it. If they're too far forward, too far back, or too uneven, it won't let you pack it. I've spent 45 minutes trying to get a load of logs reloaded with a logging crane. It take less than half that to just go get more and come back to the same point. The only time it might be worth it to spend that much time reloading a trailer is a commodity that you can't just go get more. You know, that's all there is. You load it at the warehouse or the logging station, and that's all there is. Are we even going to get up there to where I can see my winch point? I remember driving right through this puddle. I mean, with a vanilla truck, yeah. Or, you know, even a fully upgraded vanilla truck, you would end up having to winch across. But my modded trucks never needed to. All right, that's it for this one. Unload and call her quits. Yay. No. Your answer to that first question. Did it really go well and no one's hurt? No. Screw you. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.